tears me apart. Watching young men and women destroy their life over bad decisions, over bad choices. No, Jakari, I know exactly.
This is 19-year-old Jakari Webb, spiraling into panic after being caught with his secret male lover, a lover who would be dead only moments later. But what Jakari doesn't seem to grasp is that he isn't being detained for being a suspected homosexual. He's being detained because he's a murderer.
First, though, we are learning new details about a deadly shooting. Investigators say it appears the shooter was actually in an online relationship with the victim and that he shot the 19-year-old because he thought he was going to out him as gay.
At around 2 a.m. on June 23, 2022, two Daytona Beach police officers were conducting routine patrols near Forest Glen Boulevard when the quiet night was shattered by a sudden burst of gunfire. Instantly shifting into emergency response mode, the officers sped toward the source of the shots. When they reached the intersection of Oak Tree Circle, they were met with a tragic scene. On the sidewalk lay 19-year-old Telen Mann, collapsed in a pool of blood and suffering from numerous gunshot wounds. The severity of his injuries made it clear that every second counted, and first responders were immediately called to the scene. Despite their rapid arrival and efforts to assess his condition, there was nothing that could be done. At 2:09 a.m., just minutes after the gunfire rang out, paramedics pronounced Mann dead at the scene, marking a devastating and violent end to a young life. Telen was openly gay, deeply loved, and had no known enemies. So the question was immediate and chilling: who would want him dead? Detectives quickly turned to surveillance cameras scattered throughout the neighborhood, homes, storefronts, and traffic intersections, all in search of answers. It didn't take long before a clear suspect began to emerge. At around 12:50 a.m., footage captured a man leaving a residence on Garden Street and moving cautiously toward the area where Telen would later be gunned down. As investigators pieced together the timeline, more footage revealed the moments leading up to the shooting. Just minutes before the gunfire erupted, cameras recorded faint muzzle flashes, followed by the sharp crack of shots echoing through the street. Immediately afterward, the same man was seen sprinting away from the scene, shirtless, panicked, and visibly shaken. His frantic retreat suggested far more than a frightened bystander. By tracing his escape route back to the house he fled into, detectives were able to identify the individual. 19-year-old Jakari Webb. The name was already familiar to law enforcement. Webb was on felony probation stemming from a previous firearm possession case, and his sudden appearance in the vicinity of a killing immediately raised red flags. His involvement didn't shock investigators. His criminal history made him a predictable figure in a violent incident, but one pressing question remained unanswered. What linked Jakari Webb to Telen Mann? The case now shifted from simply identifying a shooter to uncovering the motive behind the deadly encounter. Why was Webb there that night, stalking the area moments before Telen's death? And what exactly drove this confrontation to turn fatal? The following interrogation footage comes from the Daytona Beach Police Department. As detectives read him his Miranda rights, one thing becomes clear: Jakari isn't exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. When officers first approached him for the murder, he attempted to run and was quickly tackled. So now, in addition to murder, he's facing charges for fleeing and resisting.
You walk everywhere?
I ride the bike, yeah.
Whose bike do you ride?
I ride bike, extra friend in the family.
Who?
Honey.
Okay.
I ride her bike.
What bike? What does that bike look like?
It's a beach cruiser. It's like gray with black handlebars.
Okay. Anything? Does it have anything else cool to it? Where's that bike located at? Is that on Garden?
Yeah.
At the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you travel by any bicycle on Wednesday? No? Okay. All right.
Detectives focus on one question: why? Jakari sticks to his weak story. He claims he was at a friend's house the entire night. What he doesn't know is that detectives already have CCTV footage showing him sneaking around the neighborhood near the murder scene.
You're not honest with me is the moment my relationship with you goes downhill. Okay? I respect you and I tell you the truth. Okay? Whether it's going to hurt your feelings or not, I'll tell you the truth. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay? But I expect the same.
One clip even shows him crouching behind an RV, clearly lying in wait. Yet, here he is, scrambling to come up with the worst possible excuse his extremely low IQ reasoning can produce.
And let me tell you what I have. I need to ask this question from you.
What?
Were you trying to break into the house?
Oh, no.
What were you doing?
Hell no, that's where my mom stayed. I was going around the RV. She stayed in the RV. I was going around it. I wasn't trying to break in there.
Okay, because see, we get ring camera footage, and when something suspicious happens, we know we know this is you.
Right.
It's clear as day, right?
That's all we were doing. We were playing basketball. That's all I remember. Whatever we were doing. We weren't really doing it. We weren't really doing too much. I don't know why I was running from that one. I'll probably get a basketball or something. I know I wasn't breaking nobody's house, so I know I wasn't doing that. I promise you. I ain't gonna be breaking into people's house. My mom.
I know.
Then detectives drop the hammer. They've already accessed Telen's phone dot. This is where everything collapses for Jakari.
I was coming from Soul City.
Soul City's the other way.
Bro, I don't know I was over there, to be real.
I can't help you. I can't help you if you're not straight up with me.
I'm not.
Jakari. Listen to me. No, Jakari. I can't help you if you don't tell me the truth.
Bro, I didn't do nothing.
I know. I know it all. I know that you rode your bike. I know you rode a bike over Jakari.
I didn't, bro.
I know. Look at me. I know you rode the beach cruiser from Garden at 12:50 a.m.
I touched floor.
No. And then guess what?
What?
And then I see you again. I see you travel all throughout the city. Hold on.
I'm listening.
More than 170 Instagram messages, a fake account, Jakari repeatedly begging for a meetup. At 1:49 a.m., I'm outside. Come to the sidewalk, Telen responds. That's you hiding. Moments after that message, he was dead.
Okay, but the moment you start lying to me, I cannot convince anyone that it was an accident. I can't convince anyone that it was an accident. Right now, it's going based on you being dishonest. I've got video. I've got it all. The whole thing was captured on video. Every bit of this. What? Jakari.
I'm here for running, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. This was crazy, bro.
I'm here to help you. I need to know your side. Did he attack you? Stop. I know you're scared, but don't be. I'm here to help you, but I know everything. I just want to know why. What happened? Jakari, we're past that.
They attacked me.
What happened?
They attacked me, bro.
They tapped you.
They attacked me, like you said.
He attacked you.
It was an accident.
Jakari's claim of self-defense disintegrates instantly. He says Telen came at him with a knife, yet no knife was ever recovered. Not on Telen, not near the scene, not anywhere. The autopsy found that Telen was shot 7 to 9 times, many of the shots fired from a distance. That alone destroys any story of a close-range struggle. And surveillance footage shows Jakari crouched behind a grassy hill before the shooting, meaning he was lying in ambush. Despite his lies, his partial confession gives detectives one useful thing: leverage. If they can get him to admit where he ditched the gun, they'll have the final piece of evidence tying him to the murder.
But I need to know, where's the gun at? Hey, I need to know so at least we have that. So it shows that you're being 100% honest with me.
Yeah, I gotta go find it.
Detectives know his story doesn't match reality. After a short break, they returned for another round, this time confronting him with the Instagram messages he thought he could hide. They pushed deeper, dismantling lie after lie.
You 2X.
This is an account that I had on the side.
Okay. So I have all your messages between you two. Why would you bring a gun to meet him?
It was crazy. I know it's past.
But this is someone you've never met.
Shortly after this, the interview ends, and soon the truth becomes widely known. Jakari was secretly gay, and his attempts to hide that fact only added fuel to this tragedy.
A judge today on first-degree murder, but Chief Young says there are also discussions with the state attorney's office to tack on a hate crime charge.
We think that was probably the nucleus of what led up to the shooting. Is you have the homosexual victim, and then you have the suspect who obviously had homosexual tendencies but wasn't ready to.
A jury needed just 2 hours of deliberation before finding him guilty of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to life in prison, ensuring he spends the rest of his life behind bars.